just come to my motherfucking goddamn gay attention that a Harvard scientist is saying that we're going to have an alien invasion later on in the year. Unfortunately, our announcer has quit, so I will be filling his role today.
Reporting live from Spirit Squad Worldwide, Bob from Channel 8. Bob.
A Harvard physicist has asserted that new images of the Manhattan-sized interstellar object rocketing through our inner solar system back his claim that it's not a comet, but instead possibly an alien probe that might destroy us. Dr. Avi Loeb is pointing to apparent smoking guns emanating from 31-Atlas, the object discovered in early July, motoring past Earth, which NASA officials have deemed a simple, though aberrational, comet. Usually for comments, you see a tail trailing behind the object, Loeb told CNN on Tuesday. This one, however, does not have one, and it suggests that it has sentient movements. This is by the New York Post, reporting live in replace of Bob, me. Okay.
Reporting live from Spirit Squad Worldwide, Bob from Channel 8. Bob.
Could have been a scheme that Todd set up for him to come to you with the bullets.
I'm just gonna make this really simple. It's Friday. I know y'all want to go out. I don't want to keep you too long. Trump has a problem with Harvard. Harvard comes out with an article about aliens attacking in November. Out of all of the interstellar objects, plentiful, I'm talking about countless objects hurling towards our solar system, you pinpoint one of them, call it the 31 Atlas, and say it could be a probe. You have no scientific evidence to suggest that at all. Okay. This is a scientist from Harvard, the same university that Donald Trump has a problem with. So of course they're going to come out with some type of fear-mongering article so that we can be afraid of something other than your receding fucking toupee, bitch. When I saw it, I laughed, because at the end of the motherfucking day, if that was the case, you would have released the UFO information and the alien information you already have, and all of a sudden now you just want to divert to we about to be taken over. How do you know this? Okay, did you zoom in on the object and see creatures on there that have weapons in their hand? No, you didn't see that. Your theory is based in your own fear, and now you've elicited that fear over everybody in a state of political fear as it is. I want y'all to understand something. The Republican Party is controlling mass media right now. Okay, it's the only reason why we are getting information about that army sergeant shooting people. When shit goes down in the army, we don't ever hear about that shit. They cover that shit up very swiftly. It's suiting an agenda for you, and right now the agenda is getting off of Epstein. That's what it is. That's what it is. Now, I'm a psychic, and if you're a psychic, raise your hands. I feel like I have had telepathic communication with extraterrestrials. I feel like they are benevolent, and I feel like they're monitoring us, and I feel like a multitude of them had their hand in the creation of our species. If you want me to get deeper into my conspiracy, I feel like there are beings that have human form without the cerebral part being man. Okay, it's been reflected in ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics. I feel like they came together. I honestly feel like we are a conglomerate of multitudes of intellects of extraterrestrial beings. I believe that they have stayed here and monitored us. I believe that the UFOs that we see are actually rooted underground and the entry point is through volcanoes. I believe that there are civilizations underneath this planet, or a volcano or an entryway to another dimension is located underneath this earth. I believe that. And I believe that they have ascended past war. I don't think we're there yet, or we would have been able to extraterrestrially travel to them and actually be seated at what I like to call the Galactic Federation. Okay. Now, I done took it left. I went all the way conspiracy. So let's bring it back home with the facts. The facts are UFOs have been spotted since the documentation of propaganda. Okay, it has been dismissed by our government, even though they have an area called 51 where they have a whole lot of UFO phenomenon going on, and a whole lot of people have receipts on seeing things that don't make physical or our laws of physics. It don't make no goddamn sense. Okay? Simultaneously, what you do is you hide things in plain sight. Nope just came out. Nope. You got alien birth predator, you got alien invasion, you got ancient aliens that I am obsessed with and know every single episode verbatim like American Horror Story Season 3. Okay? Let's be clear. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. So, to anybody who is fucking just taking anything that comes at you right now for truth, be very, very skeptical and use your intelligence. This is bullshit. Even if you don't go left into the conspiracy side of it, there are no grounds for him to claim this. Okay? But it's coming from an institution that Donald Trump is attacking. So when November get here and that shit fly past our planet and disintegrate by our sun, then what? We just forgot that you just brought this out there? Like, you just forgot, you know? Say this, I am a true believer that the government hides things in plain sight and calls it fiction so that we don't have belief in things that are typically, let's just say, abnormal or against the laws of nature. But it happens all the time. You follow me, don't you? You see it all the time. And what you do is you denounce it while researching it. Psychics work for your sheriff's department. We work for your police department. We work for the government. We in the NSA. We in the military. Okay, but you don't come out with that. You come out with shows like That's So Raven, and then you put tarot cards in the motherfucking Sephora, as if it's not an ancient art that you still have no conscious understanding of, and you still can't explain why when anybody pick up a Ouija board, something paranormal follows. You can't explain that. You can't explain how two twins know what each other want to eat. So instead of admitting that, you denounce shit as a weather balloon. Fuck out my face, bitch. Stop playing with me. But we are going to read it. But before I read it, Donald Trump made an upgrade to the White House. And he did not use taxpayer dollars to do it. I don't know if y'all saw that gold trimming, but I like it. I like it. That's lightweight, something to like. What do you like about the Republican Party? I like that Donald Trump spent $1 million to put 24 karat gold trimming in the Oval Office. That's what I like. That's what I like. That's what I like. Other than that, I mean, we are really getting pushed towards a Handmaid's Tale type of scenario. There, never in the history of CNN has there been a pastor up there talking about women should lose the right to vote, okay? Okay, he's up there talking about we should vote as a household while you got a lady up there actually agreeing with what this man is saying. It's only permitted because we have a president like this. I saw Kamala Harris on, what was she on? It wasn't Jimmy Kimmel, it was that other man. Letterman, was it Letterman she was on? She said she don't want no parts in this bullshit. And the only person I see making a little bit of noise is my on again, off again client, Jasmine Crockett. But at this point, your base is turning against you. At this point, I mean, if you don't grab the reins and try to control everything real quick, we gonna run up on your whole ass. But right now, we need to see if the aliens gonna run up on us.
Let's get ready to rumble!
me, she gonna have beef with me forever.
All right, Spirit, can I read this? Yeah, the first card is the card of chaos. It showed up upright, and that's basically probably the purpose of it. But let me go ahead and pull all the cards. I believe that I don't believe there's going to be an alien invasion later on this year, but I do feel like UFO reports are going to rise. I feel like they're going to not make a debut or anything, but there's going to be more scientific evidence in the season of Pisces of 2026. I also feel like we're going to be lied to initially. The Elevate Tarot card shows up in reverse. So basically, this man going to have egg on his face. He's going to try to spin something to make it seem like we did have some type of encounter. This is definitely of a political nature. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I realize that it's a little bit political, and it's gonna get a little bit spooky.
The head trust card shows up upright, so this is a commitment that actually had money invested in it because Pan showed up upright as well. So somebody paid this man to write this story. The purpose of it was correct. The Ravish card shows up upright, and that's talking about to ensue chaos, to confuse the mind, okay? However, if you look at this card, though, I'm standing here. I'm the one who's enlightened, though, okay? So even though all this chaos is happening around me, my eyes to the sky, where your eyes should still be, okay? We don't fear a goddamn thing. What I do feel like towards the end of the year, like October through December, there could be more evidence of alien encounters. There could be a rise in people saying, oh my God, these aliens up here, da, 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 da. But I don't think there's going to be anything concrete or verified until the season of Pisces going into Aries of 2026. The fear of aliens was also a trick of the government as well, because why be curious about what you fear? Okay, so they do come out with movies like Alien vs. Predator and things like that, talking about a goddamn gay invasion, when really and truly, if somebody has the technological capabilities of coming to another inhabitable planet, they're smart enough to know that we transcended war, we've transcended ununification, we've transcended judgment, we've transcended everything that we're currently going through, especially with this administration. That's what I believe. They are intelligent beings, okay? They have empathy without even saying anything. They know who you are without you even opening your mouth and saying anything. They're telepathic beings. How do I know? I'm the best psychic on this side of the West Side. Okay? You will not fear-mongering me into hate something I don't understand, because if that was the case, I'd be racist, and I'm definitely not. If that was the case, I'd be heterophobic, because straight people always look at me like I'm motherfucking goddamn gay crazy. Hell no, there's nothing to fear. Because if that was the case, we would have feared it when you faked the moon landing, bitch. I keep staying on that because I'm tired of them trying to make me scared. Fear makes money. Period. Okay? And clearly, that's exactly what Donald Trump has done, not only with the judges, now you're doing this with scientists and other politicians. Okay? Because every judge that's on the goddamn stand, you appointed, and you probably paid them off to push your agenda. Okay? And then want to bring Beyonce into it. Beyonce? And not into politics, just into a mass communicative thing where we're talking about her, the aliens, and everything else but Epstein. But guess what? We ain't forgot. How dare you move somebody who was convicted with the damn man to a minimum security prison? Like, you look foolish. You look guilty, bro. You look guilty. And if your party find out that you actually had something to do with them children, let me tell you something. It's all cool when don't nobody know about it. It's not, the problem ain't the fact that you did that with them children. The fact is that you're being exposed for it and you represent a party of people, okay? Some things should stay in the dark. This shit too loud for you. Aliens into it. They ain't got shit to do with it. But when they get here, my bags are packed with me and my 2 sons, and we out here. I would love to know your thoughts on this. Let me know in the comment section right now, girl. And I'll do a game of tarot roulette before I get out of here, okay? bring this shit into the intro song. Again, your discount code for tonight is code BAKERY, because that's where I bake my cake at. And I will be dropping the music video one more time on Monday, as well as some nice AI promo generated